welcome you to Carl Wooten Field, Anchor D Stadium on the campus of Oklahoma Panhandle State University in Goodwell, Oklahoma. PTCI brings you this coverage of OPSU athletics, and we've got Sooner Athletic Conference football headed your way. Louisiana Christian, the Wildcats, come in undefeated and receiving votes in the NAIA national poll, come in to take on your Aggies. We are getting ready for the coin toss as the captains head out to midfield. Captains for the Aggies, number 64, Tracy Todd. He's a senior from McIntyre, Georgia. Number 80, Jesus Rodriguez, a senior tight end from El Paso, Texas. Number 1, Brandon Stevens, a junior quarterback from Greenville, Texas. And also number 1, a senior linebacker from Denver, Colorado, Cameron Dickerson. PTCI is the sponsor of the game, and CEO Jana Wallace is out there to do the coin toss. Referee going over the rules, and they'll get ready for the coin toss. So Louisiana Christian won the toss. They've deferred to the second half. So the Aggies' choice. So Aggie offense will be on the field to start this one, as they'll be moving from right to left. The starters for the Aggie offense. A 6'1", 200-pound junior, number 1, Brandon Stevens, is the quarterback. At running back starting tonight, a 5'9", 165-pound junior, number 10, Chris Maggie. At receiver, a 5'10", 175-pound junior, number 5, Jalen Partita. At tight end, a 6'4", 235-pound senior, number 80, Jesus Rodriguez. A 5'9", 185-pound senior at receiver, number 3, Ryan Acosta. And a 5'10", 180-pound junior, number 2, Draylon Roberson. It will be Roberson and Partita back. We'll get you the offensive lineman. We'll go ahead and give those to you. Looks like they're going to be a minute here. At left tackle, a 6'3", 270-pound senior, number 58, Caleb Anchando. A 6'1", 290-pound junior, number 52, Gabriel Chalenza at left guard. At center, a 6'1", 300-pound senior, number 64, Tracy Todd. At right guard, a 5'9", 340-pound junior, number 68, DeMontre Pritchett. And at right tackle, a 6'4", 255-pound senior, number 55, Nicholas Kem. Here is the kickoff. Hunter Martinson, number 45, the kicker. That one will go through the end zone. So Aggie ball, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Aggie offense now on the field. There's a snap. Rolls out to his right. Lets one go just a bit too high. Tried to get it to Partita. So 2nd down and 10 for the Aggies. Quick pitch outside, and going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Number 9, C.J. Campbell.
On the play. No gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
So 3rd down, 10 yards to go. Aggies come to the line. They'll line out trips to the top side of the formation. 2 receivers on the near side. Campbell in motion. Now they'll option. Pitches it to Campbell. Can't get outside the tackle. Brought down for a short loss. So the Aggies will have to punt. They'll bring out their punter. 6'1", 215-pound junior, number 99, Garrett Hannon. Here's the snap. Gets the punt off. Going to hit it about the 50-yard line. Bounds all the way. He's going to let it go. It's still rolling inside the 20, all the way down just shy of the 15-yard line. That's where Louisiana Christian will have it first. With 13:20 left to play here in the first quarter, no score. This is the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week, brought to you by PTCI. So the Aggie defense at nose guard, a 6', 295-pound junior, number 0, Keyshawn Murphy. A 6', 240-pound freshman, number 98, Kalen Slaughter. There's the first carry up past midfield, up past the 25 to the 30. That was Dalen Charles. Dalen is averaging almost 8 yards per carry so far this year. Their quarterback, number 4, Sal Palmero III. Briscoe in the backfield with him. Quick throw to Briscoe out in the flat. And going to be brought down by Dickerson at about the 35-yard line. So a gain of about 4. They'll move him up to the 36-yard line. So 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Also at running back, number 14, Dalen Charles. At wide receiver, number 6, Ethan Chrisman. Quarterback keeper, Palmero with it. He's got room to run. He's not going to be touched as he runs out of bounds all the way up at midfield. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Also at receiver, number 8, Sammy Feaster. Tight end, number 88, Jacob Ganot. On the offensive line, number 55, Xavier Jackson. Quickly to the line. Aggies were offside. Free play. Looks to go deep. And that one's going to go incomplete as he tried to get the ball to Feaster. Also on the offensive line, number 76, Ryan Richard. Number 71, Arian Randall. Number 77, Gavin Lilly. And number 50, Jaden Washington. So they'll take the free 5. Still first down, 1st and 5 from the Aggie 45. Aggies' other defensive starters. At linebacker, a 5'10", 210-pound junior, number 42, Will Rodriguez. A 5'11", 200-pound sophomore, number 9, Omarion Millsap. A 6'1", 215-pound senior, number 1, Cameron Dickerson, who is the team's leading tackler. Oh, avoids a tackle in the backfield. Briscoe avoids about 3 tacklers to gain enough for a first down. They'll move the chains up to the Aggie 39-yard line. Defensive backs, now a 5'9", 165-pound freshman, number 28, C.J. Holmes, a 6'1", 185-pound sophomore, number 5, Desmond Green. We'll get to the others after this play. Man in motion. Oh, pitch back going the other way. Charles has blockers out in front. He's inside the 10 and into the end zone. Louisiana Christian on the board. There is yellow laundry on the field back at the 35, though. And it is a hold, so it's coming all the way back. Other defensive backs starting for the Aggies. A 6'2", 170-pound sophomore, number 7, Lauren Sneed. A 6'2", 190-pound sophomore, number 31, Jazir Merricks. A 5'11", 170-pound sophomore, number 26, Alan Woodbury. Aggies defense very young. 3 freshmen start, 5 sophomores, just 2 juniors and 1 senior. And in the 2 deep, they have 7 freshmen and 8 sophomores. Only 2 seniors in the 2 deep on the defensive side. So first down, 16 yards to go. Ball is marked at the 45. Snap, handoff inside, finds a gap, still loose. Finally brought down at about the 32-yard line. Another run there by Briscoe. And that will make it 2nd down and 2 to go. Louisiana Christian outscoring their opponents so far this year, 46-17. Back to pass. Bubble screen knocked away. Nice play there by Woodbury as he got a hand in on that. So 3rd down and 3 yards to go. Option play. Pitch to Charles. And looks like he fights his way 1 yard past the first down marker. So 1st and 10 for Louisiana Christian. Ball at the 28-yard line. They'll line up I formation. Fakes a handoff, rolls out to his right. He's got a tight end open, caught to about the 20 to the 15, just inside the 15. That was Ganote on the catch. Ganote averaging over 15 yards per catch this year. Wildcats averaging over 500 yards per game. Fairly balanced, too. Handoff inside to Briscoe. He's shut down right away. Dickerson there to make the stop. And also Merricks was there as well. So 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Aggies trying to make a goal line stop here. Makes a handoff inside, goes outside. Charles, and he's going to be shut down. Nice play there by Woodbury to shut that play down. So 3rd down, about 5 to go. Rolls out to his right. Got one open in the corner. Oh, he dropped it. Desmond Green was defending there and trailed him, but ball hit him right in the hands and just couldn't hold on to it. That was Crispin. So Louisiana Christian will bring out their field goal kicker. That's number 35, Levi Hilborn. Snaps low, able to get it off. A line drive through the goal. It is good. 8:31 left to play here in the first quarter for the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. It's Louisiana Christian 3, OPSU 0.
Is about choices and embracing the freedom to live it your way. Whether you're exploring nature's beauty or racing through town, PTCI brings you the power to connect, share, and experience it all. With PTCI's lightning fast network, you can seamlessly connect no matter where life takes you. Choose the cellular company that keeps you connected to the experiences that matter most to you. Choose PTCI today.
Call 1-800-562-2556 or click ptci.net for details today.
Ball blows off the tee. They'll have to reset. Kick their kickoff specialist, number 45, Hunter Martinson, set to kick off. Partita and Roberson set to kick off, or to return. Deep end over end kick over the head of Partita into the end zone. 1st and 10 from the 25 for the Aggies. So Aggie offense averaging 22 points a game this year, 298 yards of total offense, 175 on the ground, and 122 through the air. So their second possession. Roberson in motion, curls around, handoff inside. Oh, finds a gap. Maggie all the way up. No, that's Campbell on the carry all the way up to the 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Aggies. Handoff inside to Campbell, and he's going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a half a yard. They'll mark him up to the 40-yard line. Going to be 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Rodriguez in motion. He'll come back across. Back to pass, throws over the middle. And through the hands of Roberson, that's going to make it 3rd down and 9. Two receivers up top, one on the near side. Rodriguez in the backfield with Campbell as well. Stevens rolls out to his right, lets one go. Caught by Partita. Short gain of about 2 on the play, and it's going to be 4th down. The Aggie punt team will come back out on the field. Number 10, Tavion Cunningham, back to receive the kick. Actually, that's Sammy Feaster, number 8. A roller inside the 15, picks it up. Oh, he's going to be dropped. And Kind of a bush push play gets him up to the 20-yard line. So with 6:30 left to play here in the first quarter, Louisiana Christian leading 3-0. They'll take over possession here, 1st and 10. So I formation, single receiver on the near side. Fake the pitch, coming back near side to Feaster, up to the 25, and going to be dropped at about the 26. Dickerson there, as well as Green. Woodbury there as well. Gain of 7 on the play. 2nd down, 3 yards to go. Shotgun formation. Out of the read option. Oh, he's going to be dropped for a big loss. Merricks. Jazir Merricks there. Also Dickerson there as well. Parker Mathis, number 56 there as well. So 3rd down, 6 yards to go. He'll roll out to his right. Now he's going to take off, it looks like, trying to find a gap, and does get the 1st down, as he'll get about 1.5 yards past the 1st down, up to the 31. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Aggies unable to get the stop there. I formation, handoff to the tailback, Charles. Dropped after a short gain, maybe 3 yards on the play. 2nd down, 7 to go. Several Aggies there to make the tackle. Still an Aggie on the field hurt. 4:40 left to play here in the first quarter. PTCI brings you the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Aggies trail 3-0. So 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Quarterback under center, handoff to the fullback. That's Briscoe on the carry. Gains maybe 2 yards, 2 or 3. It's kind of a gratuitous spot for him there. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. So Aggies have gotten them to 3rd down again. They really need to make the stop here, force the punt team to come off. Oh, ball's on the ground. Aggies recover. Recovered by number 29, Cameron Neal, the freshman from Houston, Texas. So the Aggies take over 1st and 10 with 4:02 to play in plus territory at the 37-yard line. So the Aggie offense out there. Stevens at quarterback. Roberson in motion. Fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it up the middle, up to the 35. So a gain of 2 on the play. So Aggies with a single receiver to each side. Roberson in motion. Pitch out to Roberson. Able to gain about 4 on the play. We'll see exactly where they mark him. So it'll be 3rd down at the 34. Two receivers split to each side. Campbell motions out of the backfield. Stevens by himself, throws it over the middle. Through the hands of Partita. That one might have been knocked away by the defensive back. It's going to be 4th down. Looks like the Aggie offense will probably stay out there on the field. You're too close to really punt it, but too far to kick. Aggies just now coming to line, under 10 seconds on the play clock. Now under 5 as Roberson comes in motion, able to get it off. Stevens throws it to Roberson, just a little behind him. Incomplete, ball turned over on downs, back to Louisiana Christian. So a golden opportunity missed by the Aggies taking over in plus territory. They're going to need to take advantage of those turnovers like that to have a chance in this one. 2:31 left here in the first quarter. 3-0 Louisiana Christian leads. I formation, single receiver near side. Pitch to the tailback up top. And knocked out of bounds near the 40. We'll see where they mark it. That was Charles on the carry. And they'll give him all the way up to the 42. It looked like he went out of bounds right at the 40-yard line, but it was on the opposite side. Back to pass. Palmero lets one go. Incomplete. Knocked away there by Sneed. That'll make it 3rd down and 2. So they'll line up a trips formation, bunch down here on the near side. Quarterback keeper still trying to find somewhere to go. He's going to be sacked. That's going to be O'Marion Millsap on the tackle. So 4th down and 4, and the Wildcats will be forced to punt. Partita will be back to receive. The punter, number 36, Mason Ingram. Short punt off the side of his foot. Takes an Aggie bounce out of bounds. They'll take it at about the 37, 38-yard line. We'll see exactly where it is. Wow, they'll mark it all the way up at the 40. 1:12 left to play here in the first quarter. Aggies trail 3 here on PTCI's coverage of the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. So Aggie offense giving it another try here. See if they can get moving here, as they have been unable to get any traction here early on. Handoff to Campbell. Finds a little bit of a gap up to the 45 before he's pushed back. So gain of 5.5 on the play. Second down. Snap to Stevens, hand off to Campbell inside. And he is wrapped up and driven back at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a slight loss on the play. Third down, 5 yards to go. And they're going to let the clock run out on this first quarter. So after one quarter of play, it's Louisiana Christian 3, Panhandle State 0. We'll be right back with the second quarter. Facing into the wind and the sun now. Stevens back to pass. Screen over the middle. Roberson can't hold on to that one as he was cutting across. That's going to make it fourth down. So they'll have to bring the punting unit back on as Hannon comes out to punt. Feaster will be back to receive for the Wildcats. Got that one off, had some pressure. Nice punt. Bounds inside and pushed out of bounds at about the 2-yard line, inexplicably by the receiver. He knocked it out at the 1-yard line, but the Aggie defense will take it. 14:45 left to play here in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10 for Louisiana Christian. The return man played that almost like it was a kickoff, and he was worried about one of the Aggies being able to gain possession of the ball. If he'd left it alone, it might have gone in the end zone. Quick throw out in the flat. Caught, spins forward past the 10 and out to the 12. That was caught by Christman. 1st and 10. So quickly out from the shadow of their goal post. Handoff inside. Charles with it, spins forward, almost had it stripped, but man, still fighting forward to about the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 again for the Wildcats. Pitch to the running back out wide. Down the sideline near the 40, cuts back inside, knocked forward, and down by Dickerson at the 45. Charles with another big carry. And Louisiana Christian just using that big old line to move the smaller defenders from the Aggies out of the way. 1st and 10 from the 46. They'll line up in that I formation again. Hand off to the fullback. Short gain there by Briscoe. Merrick's in on the tackle. Also Murphy. DK Woodson will go into the game as Shagog will have to go out. His helmet came off during the play. 2nd down, 9 to go. Shotgun. Fakes the handoff, now reverse on the near side. And staying home, making the tackle is Millsap. Did a nice job staying at home on that one. As that carry was by Davion Cunningham. 3rd down, 6 yards to go. Ball right on the 50-yard line. 12 and a half still to play here in the first half. They'll option to the far side. Pitch back and dropped right there at the line of scrimmage. Making the tackle was Woodbury. Green slowed him down, so it's going to be 4th down. And they'll bring the punt team on as Ingram will come out. So the Aggie defense with a nice stop on that series. Of course, they did move the ball. They will change the field position as that drive did start for them on the 1. Partita trying to shade his eyes so he can see this one standing on the 15. High. Oh, mishandled. He's not going to get it off. Ball's on the ground. And the Aggies are going to take over in plus territory again. Can the offense take advantage with 11:28 left here in the first half? 1st and 10 for the Aggies. Ball on the Wildcats 40. That one was just mishandled. It was a little bit high for Ingram, but mishandled it, never could get a grip on it. Aggie offense back out there. They'll motion their tight ends to the top side. Overload over there. Stevens keeps it this time, trying to find a gap. He's up to the 30, the 20, the 15, 10. Pushed out of bounds. He may have reached the ball across the goal line. Touchdown! What a run by Brandon Stevens. And the Aggies are on the board. They take the lead. He was hit inside the 5, down around the knees, and just kind of curled that arm back where he reached the ball back over inside the pylon for the touchdown. Number 38, Alan Munoz, lined up for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. 11:16 left to play in the first half. Panhandle State now leads Louisiana Christian 7-3 as PTCI brings you the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week.
You lock your doors to keep criminals out, but do you lock your network doors? It's also important to keep your home network protected. According to experts, cybercrime continues to increase. With Protect IQ added to the PTCI Wi-Fi app, you can lock your home network doors. Don't wait to lock out intruders. Visit PTCI.net to request Protect IQ and to download the PTCI Wi-Fi app today.
So Munoz set to kick off. Number 1, Glenn White, and number 18, Christian Wright, back to receive it for Louisiana Christian. And that one all the way through the end zone. So can the Aggie defense get another stop here? 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Wildcats. So I formation, Palermo under center. Hands off to the tailback. Oh, there's a gap up past the 40. Merrick's brings him down at about the 46-yard line. So Charles on the carry as they open up a nice hole inside there. 1st and 10, Louisiana Christian. So 21-yard gain on the play. Hand off to the fullback, Briscoe, and he's going to be gang tackled after a gain of 1. 2nd down, 9 to go. Man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Charles finds a gap up in Aggie territory, brought down at the 36-yard line by Sneed. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. And they are moving quickly. Hand off. Briscoe finds a gap outside, 25-20, still on his feet. Finally brought down inside the 15-yard line. Another first down for the Wildcats and another Aggie down. Now able to pop up. Look like that might be Holmes. And it looks like he's still hurting, but staying out there. So I formation again, single receiver up top. Turn, back to pass, under pressure, fights through the tackle, but he's going to be brought down by Dickerson. So Dickerson with the sack. That'll make it 2nd down. Ball all the way back at the 24-yard line. 2nd down, 18. Out to Feaster, catches the bubble screen. He's going to be dropped pretty quickly, though. Holmes on the tackle. So 3rd down. Timeout on the field. 8:26 left to play here in the first half. Aggies leading the Wildcats 7-3 on the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week.
From racing the dunes to just escaping the daily grind, everyone's got their thing. So whether you're all about the thrill or the chill, PTCI Cellular allows you the freedom to explore however you like. Connect, share, and discover every adventure, even in the most remote places. Choose the cellular company that keeps you connected to the experiences that matter most to you. Choose PTCI today.
So huge third down here. Can the Aggies get off the field? You're on 3rd and long. Whether they get a first down on this play or not, it may depend on how many yards they do gain. Handoff to the tailback, Charles. He's going to be stopped. Short gain. It's going to be 4th down at about 11 to go. From the 17, looks like they'll be breaking their field goal unit out. So Kilborn will come back out on the field. The Aggie defense holds up there after Louisiana Christian moved the ball well between the red zones. Low snap, mishandled. He is going to be dropped. Now there is a flag on the play. We'll have to see what that is. And the Aggies were offsides. They'll say Green was lined up offsides, so that'll move it 5 yards ahead. Still 4th down and about 7 to go. So now it's a 29-yard attempt. That time the snap, the hold, and the kick are all good. 7:40 to play here in the first half. Aggies still leading 7-6 over Louisiana Christian.
Is about choices and embracing the freedom to live it your way. Whether you're exploring nature's beauty or racing through town, PTCI brings you the power to connect, share, and experience it all. With PTCI's lightning-fast network, you can seamlessly connect no matter where life takes you. Choose the cellular company that keeps you connected to the experiences that matter most to you. Choose PTCI today.
Call 1-800-562-2556 or click ptci.net for details today.
So Martinson ready to kick off. Partita and Roberson back deep. And here's the kick. High end over end kick. Into the end zone. 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Aggies.
First down, Panhandle State from their own 25-yard line.
So here is the Aggie offense. They'll bring in Kobe Hill also at the tight end position with Rodriguez. Handoff inside, no. Faked, looking to throw, and nowhere to go with it, so just Stevens just throws it away. 2nd and 10. He had Ryan Acosta out there, but he was well covered by Benny Clark. Two receivers to the top side. They'll overload the tight ends to that side as well. Rodriguez on the near side. They'll hand off and run this way. And gonna be dropped for a loss. That's Campbell. Loses a yard on the play. 3rd down, 11 to go. Aggies now coming to the line, under 10 left on the clock. Man in motion. Snapped it with 1 left. Stevens is going to take off up to the 25, the 30, spins forward to about the 27, but it's still going to be 4th down, and the punt team will have to come out. Hannon set up to punt. Feaster back to receive. Oh, that one was almost blocked. Able to get it off. And he'll get a good roll. No return. All the way down to the 22-yard line. 5:49 left to play here in the first half. Aggies still leading by 1 in PTCI's coverage of the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Back to pass, rolls out to his right. Plenty of time. Lets it go towards the sideline. Incomplete. There is a flag. There's a couple of flags out on the field. I think they're for separate. I think one of them is going to be a personal foul after the play, and I think it may be on Louisiana Christian. Ineligible man downfield. So 1st and 15. So apparently both flags were for the same thing. The other one was thrown so much later, it looked like it had to be for something else. Throw out to the running back. Dickerson able to chase him down. Jaquavian King Fobbs also there to help him out. So 2nd down, 17 after the 2-yard loss. I formation, handoff to the tailback. And gains a few yards. That was Charles on the carry. It will be 3rd down and 11 yards to go. Pitch out to the near side. Merrick's got a hold of him. Several other Aggies along to make the tackle. Well short of the 1st down. At the 28-yard line, it's going to be 4th down. So Louisiana Christian will have to bring out the punt team. Partita will be back to receive it for the Aggies. Once again, Ingram will be punting. Actually, number 46, Jacob Weaver, is punting. Gets that one off, low line drive. That's got a nice bounding roll to it, but it's going to die at right around the 30. That's where the Aggies will have it. 3:44 left to play in the first half. Aggies leading 7-6. So Aggies overload to the top side. Handoff, reverse back the other way. Flea flicker. Stevens throws it to the sideline, and it was well covered. Aggies had two receivers in the same spot, and there were three defenders there covering. So it almost looked like they'd have been better leaving that at a reverse because there wasn't anybody back on this side. Second down, 10 yards to go. And Aggies have to call a timeout to avoid the delay of game call. So 3:35 left to play here in the first half. It's Panhandle State 7, Louisiana Christian 6.
Life is about choices and embracing the freedom to live it your way. Whether you're exploring nature's beauty or racing through town, PTCI brings you the power to connect, share, and experience it all. With PTCI's lightning-fast network, you can seamlessly connect no matter where life takes you. Choose the cellular company that keeps you connected to the experiences that matter most to you. Choose PTCI today.
Call 1-800-562-2556 or click ptci.net for details today.
At their own 30-yard line. Man in motion. Now handoff inside, kind of a delayed handoff to Campbell, and it is shut down immediately. That was the defensive tackle, number 42, Keelan Bougerie. So third down, 11 to go. So two receivers to each side. Stevens back to pass. Lets one go out in the flat to his receiver, just out and off the fingertips of Campbell. Aggies will be forced to punt again. So Hannon gets that kickoff. Nice end over end kick. Going to be caught at about the 32 by Feaster. Finds his way up to about the 40-yard line before he's brought down. That's where they'll have it with 2:44 left to play in the half. At the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. So pitch out to the tailback on the near side. Out of bounds at right about the 50-yard line is Charles. So second down, 3 yards to go. 2 receivers up top. Fakes a handoff, quarterback keeper near side. And fights his way forward into Aggie territory to the 45. Dickerson brings him down. There is a flag on the play. And another late one, and that one's going to be on Murphy, I believe. He pushed a guy late. And as always, these guys, they've learned to fake feign. So we weigh 340 pounds and a guy gives you a little shove and it sends you flying backwards somehow. So referee's still discussing what exactly the calls are. So referee's still discussing. So there was a holding penalty that they'll mark off back 10 yards. Well, so they move it. Then after the play, the unsportsmanlike moves it up 15. So instead, it will be 1st and 10 at the Aggie 40-yard line.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Panhandle State. The work of the penalty is first down Wildcats.
2:32 left to play. Back to pass. Fakes the short pass. Now he does throw short. Caught. Gain of about 2 yards by Christman. Nice open field stop there by Holmes. Second down, 8 yards to go. Clock running right at the 2-minute mark. Aggies may have been off sides. They'll throw the deep ball. That's going to be well overthrown. But they'll get a free 5. I think that one was on Murphy. So they'll stand to his second penalty here in just 3 plays there. So they'll send Shagog in his spot. Give him a bit of a breather. So second down and 3. Man in motion, handoff to the tailback. Charles avoids the first defender, makes his way up to about the 30-yard line. He'll say 1st and 10. As they move the chains. Pitch to Charles. Cuts back inside. Gets to about the 25-yard line. And we're seeing it in this game too. You know, they've allowed this rule now where the offensive players can push, but it's still illegal for them to pull. And number 71, Randall there, was pulling his offensive player forward, which is a penalty, but not called. Millsap with the tackle after the short gain. 3rd down, about 4 to go. But it's pretty commonplace. You'll see guys pull guys forward, and that's still illegal. Slow snap, quarterback keeper, though. He does find a gap up to the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Clock stopped at 1:02 as they reset the chains. We've got a timeout on the field, 1 minute left to play here in the first half. Aggies lead the Wildcats 7-6.
From racing the dunes to just escaping the daily grind, everyone's got their thing. So whether you're all about the thrill or the chill, PTCI Cellular allows you the freedom to explore however you like. Connect, share, and discover every adventure, even in the most remote places. Choose the cellular company that keeps you connected to the experiences that matter most to you. Choose PTCI today.
So 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line for Louisiana Christian. I formation. Hand off to Briscoe. No, quarterback keeper on the option. He's going to be slung down at about the 11 by Dickerson. Clock running. 45 seconds left. 2nd down. And about 6 to go. Hand off to Charles on the near side. Still and knocked out of bounds near the 5-yard line. That was not Charles on that carry. It was actually number 1, Glenn White, who's listed as a wide receiver and a cornerback, but lined up at tailback on that play. 1st and goal. Ball at the 4-yard line. 34.8 on the clock. Quickly to the line. Hand off to the tailback. Oh, breaks through a tackle in the backfield, but Merrick's and several others there. Aggies probably lucky they didn't get a penalty there, as TK Woodson kept trying to tackle him well after the whistle had been blown. Thank goodness he wasn't able to, or they probably would have called it. 27.8 left here in the first half. Panhandle 7, Louisiana Christian 6.
You lock your doors to keep criminals out, but do you lock your network doors? It's also important to keep your home network protected. According to experts, cybercrime continues to increase. With Protect IQ added to the PTCI Wi-Fi app, you can lock your home network doors. Don't wait to lock out intruders. Visit ptci.net to request Protect IQ and to download the PTCI Wi-Fi app today.
So here we go, 2nd and goal. Aggies trying to hold on to this 1-point lead. They'll overload here on the near side. Hand off to the fullback there. He's going to be stonewalled there. 3rd down, as they gave it to Briscoe on that play. Quickly back to the line, under 10 seconds. Fakes the pitch, quarterback rolls out, throws over the middle, incomplete. And it will be 4th down with 4.5 seconds, and the Aggies defense has forced a field goal try again. So a team that has been averaging 46 points a game has been held without a touchdown, unless they were to run some kind of fake here. Hilborn will kick again. Timeout. Coach Miller wants to talk it over and make sure they're set and ready to go.
is about choices and embracing the freedom to live it your way. Whether you're exploring nature's beauty or racing through town, PTCI brings you the power to connect, share, and experience it all. With PTCI's lightning-fast network, you can seamlessly connect no matter where life takes you. Choose the cellular company that keeps you connected to the experiences that matter most to you. Choose PTCI today.
Call 1-800-562-2556 or click ptci.net for details today.
So here they go, lined up for a field goal. 4.5 seconds left. Snap, hold, kick is up. And a flag after the play. Field goal is good. No time on the clock. We'll have to see what the call is. That's a defensive penalty. They can run an untimed down. I think I heard the coach for Louisiana Christian saying we'll take it after the half, which they can do that on the kickoff. So that is the half. Louisiana Christian on the final play of the first half retakes the lead 9-7 over Panhandle State here on PTCI's coverage of the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. We'll be back with the second half.
Kathy Steiner, and Sergio Alvidre. PTCI has been a loyal and generous sponsor to not just the athletic programs, but the entire scope of university life. We appreciate each of its many employees, and as a token of our appreciation, we would like to present these representatives with a signed football. From our team to yours. Would you please welcome Charlie North, John Ward, Pete Loftus, and the 1949 OPSU track team. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. Your class of 2023 Hall of Fame inductees. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. Your class of 2023 Hall of Fame inductees, Charlie North, John Ward, Pete Loftus, and the 1949 track team.
is Erica Velasquez. I am from Guyman, Oklahoma. I was raised in Johnson, Kansas, and I attended school there and graduated. I came to Oklahoma Panhandle State University and graduated in 2008 with a bachelor's in business administration, a minor in management, and a minor in music. I met my husband at Oklahoma Panhandle State University, and we later got married in 2003. It'll be 20 years in December since we've been married. We have 2 wonderful children. I have my son that is a senior at the Goodwill High School, and my daughter who is a freshman at the Goodwill High School. I also have my second cousin that I took in about 2 years ago that is also living with us. She's also a freshman in high school at the Goodwill schools. Since Panhandle Insurance Agency started 3 years ago, and when I first took over in March 9th of 2023, it was a leap of faith that I took to be able to own my own business. My husband, Antonio Velasquez, has his own business at this time. As a business owner, it has been a great transition. We've kept all the agents here. They're wonderful. We work as a team. They are very outgoing. It has really helped to help the community. That is something that I am very passionate about, something that where my kids have grown, and really to be part of the community, to be honest, set a foundation for Panhandle Insurance Agency and make sure that all the people that need help, we're here to help them, no matter what they need. Whether they need a notary, they need somebody just to talk to, or they want to change agents because they need a quote. PTCI has been really good at coming in and helping us service all that, especially when it comes to the internet. That's something that we're very appreciative because it's pretty quick. We have clients that come in wanting a quote and they're on their lunch hour, so they're on a time crunch. We're able to get that quote within 20 to 30 minutes. Those go pretty quick when it comes to autos and homes. Some of those may take a little longer just because we do have to do some of our research and have a little bit more questions and takes a little bit longer. But when it comes to the internet service, it's amazing. It's something that we wouldn't be able to live without. It handles our everyday life. Any fun facts about Panhandle Insurance Agency? Well, we now have TikTok, something that the girls have wanted to implement. We try to do those once a month, but sometimes we do a little bit more than we anticipate. So you can always follow us on TikTok or Facebook, Panhandle Insurance Agency. If you guys have any questions, we're always here to help and serve the community, anything that you need. Like I said, we are a team. We hope to continue to be a team and help and serve the community. Thank you.
And PTCI welcomes you back to the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Louisiana Christian leads Panhandle State at the half, 9-7. Looking over some of the first half stats, it's Panhandle State has been able to take advantage of some of the miscues by Louisiana Christian to stay in, and the defense has been able to get some timely stops, because when you look at the statistics, it's definitely being dominated by the Wildcats. If we look at just yardage, the Aggies have run 21 plays for 69 yards. Louisiana Christian has 232 yards on 46 plays. So just looking at that total, obviously they are dominating. First downs are 15-2. Aggies only have one passing completion. They're 1 of 9 for just 3 yards passing the ball. So everything has come in the rushing game. They are averaging 5.5 yards per carry. They just haven't had that many plays. But Louisiana Christian has lost 2 fumbles. Aggies missed a big opportunity right before the half to even have the lead when Louisiana Christian mishandled the hold on the field goal that gave them the lead. But the Aggies were offsides, so they got a second try and were able to convert that and take that 9-7 lead. But Aggie defense has been able to keep them out of the end zone. Aggies are 0 of 6 on third down and 0 of 1 on fourth down. Louisiana Christian is 3 of 10 on third down and 0 of 1 on fourth. Time of possession, 20 minutes and 30 seconds for Louisiana Christian to just 9 minutes and 30 seconds for the Aggies. If we look at some of the individual statistics, like I said, Stevens has had a rough day throwing the ball, just 1 of 9 for 3 yards so far. Partita caught that single pass. Stevens is the leading rusher, 3 attempts for 49 yards and the touchdown. Of course, that's where the majority of those rushing yards came from, as that was a 40-yard play, and they have 55 yards rushing. Campbell, 8 attempts for 20 yards. Roberson, 1 for 1 yard. Aggies will be kicking off. And Dickerson with an amazing total here in the first half. Of course, Louisiana Christian has been running the ball inside. Dickerson, 15 tackles. 1 tackle for loss, a couple of tackle for loss assists as well. 7 solo tackles. Merrick right behind him with 6. So Aggies, because of that personal foul penalty at the end of the half, they'll be kicking off from their 20, so almost right where you'd kick off if there had been a safety scored. Ball blown off the tee, so they'll have to reset it. Palermo is 5 of 9 for 34 yards passing. He's been sacked a couple times as well. Chrisman with 2 catches for 13 yards. Charles he's got 107 yards on 12 carries, averaging 8.3. Briscoe, the fullback, has 71 yards on 15 carries. So here we go. Nice end over end kick, but that's going to go out of bounds at about the 15. So I'm not sure where they'll get that. Usually get that at the 35, so that may mean they get it all the way up at the 50, but I don't know for sure on that. We'll just have to wait and see. So like we said, statistically, the Aggies are really, Louisiana Christian's really dominated. They've been able to take advantage of a few things. And yeah, it will be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at midfield. So Wildcats come to the line. Pass out in the flat, caught by Charles, and he's immediately hit by Woodbury. Breaks through the tackle, still going forward into Aggie territory to the 45-yard line. They'll mark him all the way up at the 45. So 5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5. I formation. Pitch to Charles on the student body left. And he's going to be drugged down from behind. Merrick's on the tackle after a 1-yard gain. So it will be 3rd and 4. So I formation again. Man in motion, fakes the handoff, hands off to Charles, finds a gap up past the 40, finally brought down at about the 35-yard line by Shagog. 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, drops back to pass. Hits the wheel route. Oh, just a perfect pass as he hits, I think that's Feaster, out on the wheel route. And he threw it right beside the head over the shoulder of Holmes. It was just an absolutely perfect pass. Hit him in stride. 1st and 10. Handoff. Briscoe breaks through a couple of tackles, brought down though, right at about the line of scrimmage by Millsap. Gain of maybe a yard, yard and a half. Man in motion. Handoff to the tailback, cuts outside, finds a gap. He's to the 5 and into the end zone for the touchdown. Tavion Cunningham on the carry. So Louisiana Christian held out of the end zone in the first half, takes the opening drive, takes advantage of that penalty in great field position, starting at the midfield stripe, and takes it in for a touchdown. Hilborn set to kick the extra point. Snap, hold, and kick, all good. 12:37 left to play here in the third quarter. It's now Louisiana Christian 16, Panhandle State 7 here on PTCI's coverage of the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week.
Is about choices and embracing the freedom to live it your way. Whether you're exploring nature's beauty or racing through town, PTCI brings you the power to connect, share, and experience it all. With PTCI's lightning-fast network, you can seamlessly connect no matter where life takes you. Choose the cellular company that keeps you connected to the experiences that matter most to you. Choose PTCI today.
Call 1-800-562-2556 or click ptci.net for details today.
Off. End over end kick. Caught by Roberson at about the 6. Up to the 20, the 25, the 30. Finds a gap. Up to the 40 as he avoids the defender out of bounds at the 44, 45-yard line. They're going to move it all the way up to the 47 or 48. He clearly stepped out at the 44, but or feel like being generous, I guess. 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Aggies. There's the snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. Trying nowhere to go. Going to be brought down for a loss by Clark. And a late personal foul penalty. I think that's going to go against Louisiana Christian. And it is. It's going to be a unsportsmanlike penalty on Kevin Turiak. It had to have been something he said because he didn't do anything that would have drawn that. But sometimes with the things you say, you can get the same result. So 1st and 10 for the Aggies in Wildcat territory. Snap, handoff to Campbell, nowhere to go. Cuts back inside on the hesitation, the 30, the 25, still going forward near the 20-yard line, brought down at the 22. And it was all bottled up there, kind of took a step back, hesitated, and waited for the gap to open. And it's a 1st down for the Aggies. Nice run by Campbell there when it looked like there was nothing or nowhere to go. They'll bring double tights to the right side of the formation. Hand off to Campbell. He's going to be wrapped up right away. Number 99, Wilbert Robertson, was the first man there and swallowed him up right away. Loss of a yard, 2nd down, 11 to go. Pitch outside, dribbled, but able to pick it up. Oh, they'll say that was a forward pass. It was. He pitched that forward. So incomplete pass. That's going to make it 3rd down and 11 to go. Two receivers up top. Roberson by himself down here on the bottom side. Back to pass, lets one go. Roberson there. Oh, tipped away at the last second. That was Pop McGee, number 3. Looked like Roberson had a step, but he was able to accelerate and make that up and knock it away at the last second. So 4th down, 11 to go, kind of in that territory where it's too far to kick a field goal, too close to punt, so they'll go for it. Play clock is moving, though. They're going to have to hurry. Under 10 seconds already. Trips to the top side of the formation. Man in motion across the formation. They do get it off with 2 seconds left. He goes to Roberson. or actually tried to go to Acosta, and looks like the two were not on the same page. So ball turned over on downs, back to the Wildcats with 10:28 left here in the third quarter.
First down, Louisiana Christian from their own 23-yard line.
Snap, handoff to the tailback, finds his way to spin through Briscoe up to the 35. That'll be enough for a first down. Dickerson injured on the play, has to come out quickly. Fakes the handoff, back to pass, lets one go over the middle. He's got man open into Aggie territory. Finally brought down at about the 42-yard line. Palermo completes that one up to Chrisman. Chrisman averaging almost 17 and a half yards per reception this year. Pitch forward. Oh, Aggies are all over that one to Charles. He's still running back. And he's going to be dropped for a big loss back in Wildcat territory. Injured Aggie on the play. 9:21 left to play here in the third. It's Louisiana Christian 16, Panhandle 7 on PTCI's coverage of the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Fakes, and no, does hand it off. Looked like he faked it. And a big run there by Briscoe. Takes care of that big loss. It's third down, 7 to go. They'll line up in the shotgun this time. Briscoe to the left of Palermo. Palermo's going to keep it. He's got blockers out there. He's got the first down. There is a penalty flag brought down by Dickerson at the 25, but we've got laundry on the field. Coach Miller indicating it is against the Wildcats. And it is holding. So they'll mark that one off from the 35 back 10 yards to the 45. So it will be 3rd and 12. So can the Aggies get a stop here? Palermo back to pass. Throws the short one, caught. Millsap there for the stop after the short catch. Didn't allow any run there by Cunningham, so it'll be 4th down from right at the 40-yard line. They may go for it here. It's about 7 to go, but they're kind of in that middle territory. And they have confidence in their defense, who's been able to stop the Aggies for the most part today. Back to pass. Palermo under pressure. He's going to be sacked. It's a sack. Omarion Millsap brings him down. Ball turned over on downs. Back to the Aggies. At the 47-yard line. 7:35 to play here in the third quarter. Like I said, you look at all the yardage, time of possession, first down statistics. There's no other way to say it than the Aggies have been dominated in every category. But they have made play after play after play at just the right time to stay in this one and stay within striking distance. Quick pitch forward. Roberson up past midfield, up to the 45, still loose, up to the 40, still loose, breaks free, and fights his way forward to the Wildcat 30-yard line. 1st and 10 Aggies. So 2 receivers up top, a pair of backs in the backfield. They'll option. Keeps it, cuts up in the middle. And the rugby scrum finally brought down. So a gain of about 2 on the play. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Well, the helmets came off. 49. He'll have to head out. That's Logan Brimmer. He'll have to come out of the game for one play, as there was no penalty for what caused the helmet to come off. So 2nd down and 8. Campbell in the backfield with Stevens. Stevens will keep it. Finds a gap, 20, 10, 15, 5, touchdown. Oh, we've got laundry on the field, though. So block in the back. They called that on Nicholas Kim there. So they'll mark that one back from the spot of the foul. Back to the 25. So 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Out of the backfield. Throws one deep. He's got him out there. Knocked away. Tried to hit his tight end, Kobe Hill, but Turiak was able to knock it away there at the last second, or that would have been a touchdown. So 3rd down, 6 yards to go for the Aggies. They really have 2 plays here. I can't see them trying to kick a field goal from this distance. 6:24 left in the third quarter. Back to pass again. Trying to escape. He's under pressure, rolls out to his right, lets one go deep, and out of play. Had a receiver short and one deep, but threw it really nowhere near either one of them. So it will be 4th down. So can the Aggies get a little 4th down magic here? Trips on the near side. Single receiver Roberson up top. 4th and 6. Back to pass. Under pressure. Lets one go towards the end zone. Caught! Caught and a flag thrown. Acosta with just a fantastic catch. He may have dropped that one. It looked like he made the catch, but I can't tell for sure. But there definitely is a flag on the field. 2 of them actually in the same spot. And they're moving the ball inside the 10-yard line. Pass interference. 1st and goal for the Aggies. Right at the 10-yard line. 6:08 left here in the 3rd. Handoff to Campbell, finds a gap into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. C.J. Campbell from 10 yards out. And we've got an injured player on the field for Louisiana Christian. It's Jaheim Mitchell. He's able to get up, make it off the field under his own power, so that's good to see. Aggies will line up for the extra point. Long snapper, number 12, Tack Brewer. Number 38, Alan Munoz will kick. The hold by Partita. Kick is up, and it is good. 6:01 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. It is now Louisiana Christian 16, Panhandle State 14. So Munoz set to kick off. The deep man, number 18, Christian Wright. High end over end kick, catches it at about the 4-yard line. That one would have gone into the end zone. He wanted to bring it out though, and going to be brought down at about the 27, 28-yard line. Woodbury on the tackle. 1st and 10 for Louisiana Christian there. 5:55 left to play in this 3rd quarter. Dive play, hand off to the fullback. Gain of a yard or so. That was Briscoe on the carry. I formation again. Pitch to the tailback. Avoids the first Aggie defender, but he's going to be dropped for a loss. Desmond Green drops him. That's going to make it 3rd down and 11. Green read that one and shot through the gap like a rocket and shut that play down before it could get going. That's been a big gainer for them all night, that toss sweep. Palermo throws it to Briscoe out in the flat. And he's going to be drawn. Ball down, out. Looks like the Aggies may have it. Aggie ball. Aggie ball in Wildcat territory. They're going to have it just outside the 25-yard line. 4:50 still to play here in the 3rd quarter. And this is what that Aggie defense has really done all season. Came into this one with 10 interceptions. They forced another turnover. Tight end in motion across the formation. Oh, bad snap. Able to fall on it. Stevens barely got on top of that one before several Louisiana Christian defenders got there. So big loss on the play. 2nd down and about 17 or maybe just 15 to go here. Handoff inside. Campbell looking for a gap up to the 30. Pushed forward to about the 30 to the 28. And an injured Louisiana Christian player on the field. 4:21 left to play here in the 3rd. Louisiana Christian leads Panhandle State 16-14 here in PTCI's coverage of the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Aggie offense back out on the field. It's 3rd down, about 12 yards to go. Trips to the top side. Acosta, the single receiver, on the near side. They'll motion the running back out of the backfield. Stevens quickly throws on the slant, but threw it behind Roberson. Roberson had room to run, but the pass was behind him. The Aggie defense is kind of in that middle territory there where you're too close to punt, too far to kick a field goal. So still trying to get set up. Play clock under 10. Roberson in motion. Back to pass. Stevens, he'll roll out to his left. He's going to take off. He's got room to run. He'll have the 1st down inside the 15-yard line. The clock rolls under 4 minutes here in the 3rd, and of course that that motion across the formation showed him that it was man coverage. And so when he rolled out there to the left, there was nobody there, and he was able to run and pick up the first down. So the drive stays alive. Handoff to Campbell inside. Fights his way forward to the 10. So gain of, we'll call it 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6. Campbell to the right, handoff to Campbell again, and he's going to be wrapped up right there at the 10. Really no gain on the play. So 3rd down and 6. Partita in motion. Throws it to Partita in the back corner. Pass was a little bit off, almost intercepted there. That's going to make it 4th down, and they will bring out the field goal team. So Munoz with an opportunity to give the Aggies the lead here with 2:23 left in the 3rd quarter. Kick is up, and it is good. Aggies take the lead with 2:18 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. It's Panhandle 17, Louisiana Christian 16 here in PTCI's coverage of the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week.
Is about choices and embracing the freedom to live it your way. Whether you're exploring nature's beauty or racing through town, PTCI brings you the power to connect, share, and experience it all. With PTCI's lightning fast network, you can seamlessly connect no matter where life takes you. Choose the cellular company that keeps you connected to the experiences that matter most to you. Choose PTCI today.
Call 1-800-562-2556 or click ptci.net for details today.
So Munoz set to kick off. Here's the approach and the kick. End over end kick. Caught inside the 5-yard line. Brings it towards the middle. He's up to the 20, the 25, and brought down at about the 27, 28-yard line. We do have a flag on the play. So personal foul, a clipping call. So that'll move Louisiana Christian deep back into their territory. That'll actually be half the distance since they're inside the 30. Looks like the ball will be placed at the 14-yard line. So 2 splits near side, 1 up top. Palermo back to pass, lets one go over the middle, tight end screen. He's got big yardage and up to the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10, man on motion. They'll throw it to him out, Briscoe out in the flat, up to the 45. Going to be another 1st down. Woodbury brings him down along with Dickerson. Dickerson a little shook up on that one, looks like. He'll come out as William Rodriguez comes in his spot, number 42. 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff. Palermo keeps it on the near side, past midfield. Fights his way forward to the 40 of the Aggies. Another 1st down. Quarterback keeper to the right, throws it to a receiver wide open. Had to go down to the ground to catch it as Chrisman catches it, but it'll be 1st and 10 in the red zone for the Wildcats. So quickly to the line, I formation, man in motion. Handoff to the tailback. Oh, he's going to be wrapped up and dropped after a 2-yard gain. So 2nd down, 8 to go. Handoff to the fullback again, does find a little bit of a gap. Then hit forward inside the 15 to the 13. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Panhandle State leads Louisiana Christian 17-16. Second down, 5 to go. Ball is on the 13-yard line. Can the Aggie defense make another timely stop here? Quarterback keeper, he's got blockers out there. Palermo at the 10, the 5, and knocked down at about the 4-yard line. So that'll be 1st down. So 1st and goal. So I formation. Handoff to the fullback. Briscoe, oh, he's hit hard. Millsap just came through there and blew him up. 2nd and goal. I don't know if Charles was hurt. Of course, he had over 100 yards in that first half, but it's been Cunningham for the most part here in the second half, lining up at tailback in their when they line up in that I formation, and he's still out there now. Man in motion, handed off to him, trying to get wide, pitches it late, And the Aggies may have stopped it, but he may have hit the pylon. I don't know. Have not seen a call yet. And I guess they're calling it a touchdown. Did not see for sure. But they did place the ball on the spot for the extra point. So, and points on the board. Referee got knocked down on that play. It did look like he caught the pylon with the ball, so that would be a touchdown. They'll go for 2. Fakes the handoff, back to pass, rolls out to his right. He's going to be dropped. And it's Cameron Dickerson, of course. 13:40 left to play. Louisiana Christian reclaims the lead over Panhandle State, but it's still close, 22-17 here on PTCI's coverage of the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week.
From racing the dunes to just escaping the daily grind, everyone's got their thing. So whether you're all about the thrill or the chill, PTCI Cellular allows you the freedom to explore however you like. Connect, share, and discover every adventure, even in the most remote places. Choose the cellular company that keeps you connected to the experiences that matter most to you. Choose PTCI today.
To receive, well, I say matters. Martinson's ready, but just received the ball. So, a ball on the tee, and we are ready to go. There's a kickoff, hits off of one of the up men. It's loose, and Aggies did recover it. And I believe they still only had a late guy onto the field, but still only had 10 players out there. Not absolutely sure. But that ball direct careened off the helmet of Jackson Arnold. Aggies lucky to have possession of that one. 1st and 10 at the 35. Pistol formation. Hand off to Campbell. And he's going to be dropped right at the line of scrimmage. First man there for the Wildcats was number 94, Ted Jamison. He's just a freshman, a 300-pound freshman. Pitch outside to Campbell. Short gain before he is just drilled there and knocked backwards. So gain of a yard. It's going to make it 3rd down and 9. So Aggies struggling to move the ball right here. Fakes the handoff. Going deep. He's got Partita. Oh, that's going to be pass interference. That vote was made and seconded by the 2 referees back there. It's Partita, nicely thrown ball. Or that might have been Acosta, actually, that was out there. No, it was Partita. But had a step on him. Defender panicked a little bit. So it'll be Panhandle State ball, 1st and 10 at midfield, or actually in Wildcat territory at the 49. Two receivers near side, pistol formation, hand off to Campbell, and he's going to have to bounce it immediately and drop for a loss. Number 17, Ernest Simon, busted through there almost immediately. He wasn't too far from taking the handoff. 2nd down, 12 yards to go. Roberson in motion. Stevens back to pass. Tried to hit Roberson over the middle in the short pass, but well off on that throw. So that's going to make it 3rd down and 12 yards to go. Just 1 of 15 passing today for the Aggies. Just 3 yards. 11:33 to play. Aggies trailing by 5. Back to pass again. Lets one go down the sideline, trying to get to Partita. Pass too far out in front. Incomplete. It will be 4th down. And Garrett Hannon comes on the field to punt it away. Try to pin the Wildcats deep. The Aggies have been outgained so far, 402 to 132. So that's what I mean, is to only be down by 5. They've had some timely stops, been able to get some turnovers, force some turnovers at the right times, and stay in this one. This is a team that averages 46 points, and the Aggies have already matched what their defense gives out too. And pinned down at the 1-yard line. Down there to touch it down, the long snapper, number 12, Tack Brewer, did a beautiful job. Ball actually placed inside the 1-yard line. Can the Aggies make a difference here? Looks like there may be a flag on the play. They're talking to Coach Miller. And they're waving off the flag, so it will be 1st and 10 for Louisiana Christian inside their own 1-yard line. So can the Aggies make another one of those timely plays, cause a turnover, get a pick 6 here, something, as their offense has really struggled to move the ball today. Of course, we mentioned Louisiana Christian, not ranked in the top 25, but receiving votes. I believe they would be, if the rankings went on up, they would be ranked 27th in the nation. So Aggies hanging with one of the best teams in the country. Okay, they whistle the play. Ball ready for play. Quarterback sneaks straight ahead. And he's going to be stopped after a short gain. Looks like he made it up to about the 4 or 5. Yeah, they'll give him forward progress to the 5. So 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Clock rolls under 11 minutes to play. Quarterback sneak again. He didn't get that far this time. Maybe gained a yard up to the 6. So it's going to be 3rd down and 5 yards to go. Quarterback rolls out to his right. He's got room to run. Past the 10, he's got the first down past the 15. Merrick's helped to chase him down. Also the nose guard, Keyshawn Murphy, hustling out there to help make the play too. 1st and 10 though at the 18-yard line. Toss sweep, finds a gap, up to the 30, the 40, past midfield before he's pushed out of bounds. As Cunningham with the big gainer. Ball will be placed at the 45. This is the second drive that Louisiana Christian started at their own 1. I formation again. Handoff to Briscoe. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Merrick's there. Also looked like maybe Kalon Slaughter there. Anthony Shagog. It was Shagog instead of Slaughter. Sometimes the way these guys wear jerseys, it's hard to see their numbers. They pull them up just below their shoulder pads. 8.5 left to play. Aggies trail by 5. Fake the toss sweep. Handoff inside to the motion man. I believe that's Feaster. Gain of about 5 on the play. 3rd down, 2 yards to go. So 3rd down, 2 yards to go. Quarterback keeper to the left. They'll push behind him and he'll have the first down. He gets 3 on the play up to the 34-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Louisiana Christian. I formation again. Handoff to Briscoe. Oh, he's going to be wrapped up. And forward progress. They'll call forward progress that he's down. Dickerson and Merrick's there to make the stop. A loss of a yard on the play. 2nd down and 11. Handoff, no pitch on the option, and knocked out of bounds just past the 30-yard line. That was Cunningham on the run. I think that was Dickinson who laid the wood to him there. 3rd down, 6 yards to go as the ball's placed right on the 30. Injured Aggie on the field as Millsap is shaken up. 6:13 left to play. Aggies in a close one. They trail 22-17 here on PTCI's Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week.
You lock your doors to keep criminals out, but do you lock your network doors? It's also important to keep your home network protected. According to experts, cybercrime continues to increase. With Protect IQ added to the PTCI Wi-Fi app, you can lock your home network doors. Don't wait to lock out intruders. Visit ptci.net to request Protect IQ and to download the PTCI Wi-Fi app today.
So here they go, 3rd down, 5 yards to go. Aggies needing a stop as the clock rolls below 6 minutes to play. Handoff to the fullback, and he's going to have the first down. Or no, they're going to call him about a yard short, just shy of the 25-yard line. That was Briscoe on the carry, stopped by Dickerson. So 4th and 1, Wildcats line up to go for it. I formation. They'll toss, sweep, pitch it, avoids the first defender. Does he have the first down? It's going to be close. We'll see where they spot it. You know, all night long on both sides they've waved it forward, and they're going to wave it forward. They really, you'd like them to, on a play like that, to go ahead, set the ball down and measure it. Because it was obvious that even if he did have it, it wasn't by much. So it is first down. Ball at the 24-yard line. 5 minutes left to play. Aggies badly need a stop here. Probably need a turnover. Handoff to the tailback, Cunningham. He's going to be wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. Several Aggies there to make the stop. They'll say gain 2 on the play. So 2nd down and 8, 4.5 to play. Louisiana Christian letting the clock run, obviously leading by 5. Play clock under 10 now. He'll go under center. Turn, handoff to Cunningham. Finds a gap. And brought down maybe a yard shy of the first down. So 3rd down. And they actually moved it back far enough that it's about 3rd and 2. So crucial set of downs here for the Aggies. 3:40, under 3:40 as the clock continues to run. Handoff to Briscoe. Oh, he's drilled in the hole. Dickerson with the big hit. That's going to make it 4th down. Aggies call a timeout. 3:14 left to play. Louisiana Christian 22, Panhandle State 17.
Is about choices and embracing the freedom to live it your way. Whether you're exploring nature's beauty or racing through town, PTCI brings you the power to connect, share, and experience it all. With PTCI's lightning-fast network, you can seamlessly connect no matter where life takes you. Choose the cellular company that keeps you connected to the experiences that matter most to you. Choose PTCI today.
Call 1-800-562-2556 or click ptci.net for details today.
So here we go. 4th down. 1.5 yards to go. Aggies needing a stop here. High formation, single receiver on the near side. Quarterback keeper to the left. He's got the first down. Gains about 2, maybe 3 on the play. Just ran behind that big old offensive line. So ball set on the 13-yard line. Clock under 3 minutes to play now. Aggies still have 2 timeouts. They'll use as much clock as possible. Play clock down to 1. Snap, toss, pitch. Avoids the first defender. And they out of bounds. Timeout called with 2:18 to play. Here on PTCI's coverage of the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week, Aggies trail 22-17.
You lock your doors to keep criminals out, but do you lock your network doors? It's also important to keep your home network protected. According to experts, cybercrime continues to increase. With Protect IQ added to the PTCI Wi-Fi app, you can lock your home network doors. Don't wait to lock out intruders. Visit ptci.net to request Protect IQ and to download the PTCI Wi-Fi app today.
So second down, 9 yards to go. Aggies trailing by 5. Only have 1 timeout left. Turn, handoff the tailback. He's going to be brought down immediately, and the Aggies will call their last timeout. 2:13 to play.
From racing the dunes to just escaping the daily grind, everyone's got their thing. So whether you're all about the thrill or the chill, PTCI Cellular allows you the freedom to explore however you like. Connect, share, and discover every adventure, even in the most remote places. Choose the cellular company that keeps you connected to the experiences that matter most to you. Choose PTCI today.
So the Aggies needing a stop here. They're sitting at 2-2 overall, 2-1 in the conference. They'll be on the road next Saturday, October the 7th, the Battle of the Bell at Langston. So here we go, third down, 8 yards to go. Fakes the handoff, quarterback keeper. The top side finds a gap into the end zone. Palermo in for the touchdown, and that one will probably seal it with 2:06 to play. They'll line up for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. 2:06 left to play. Louisiana Christian 28, Panhandle State 17.
Life is about choices and embracing the freedom to live it your way. Whether you're exploring nature's beauty or racing through town, PTCI brings you the power to connect, share, and experience it all. With PTCI's lightning fast network, you can seamlessly connect no matter where life takes you. Choose the cellular company that keeps you connected to the experiences that matter most to you. Choose PTCI today.
Call 1-800-562-2556 or click ptci.net for details today.
So Roberson, Partita back deep to receive the kick from Martinson. Low kick through the hands of Rodriguez, picked up by Roberson, who steps out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. That's where the Aggies will have it, 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 at the 24. Aggies needing a pair of scores now. Down 12, 29-17. And a penalty moves the Aggies back to the 12. Stevens lets one go over the middle. Roberson with the catch. Up past the 30, brought down near the 35. So 1st down, Aggies. Ball marked at the 34-yard line. Clock under 2 minutes to play. Stick around after the game. We will talk to head coach Corey Miller and usually one of the players as well. Oh, that one almost intercepted. Simon jumped up and got his hands on it, but bobbled it and couldn't hold on to it. So 2nd and 10 as it falls harmlessly to the turf. Back to pass. Stevens under pressure, lets one go near the sideline. Through the hands of Campbell. Well covered there. And they'll throw a flag here. That's in the place of pass interference. It looked like good coverage by Andre Reed, number 16, but they made the call on him. So Aggies will get a 1st down out of it as the ball is moved up to the Aggie 49-yard line, 1st and 10. Trips to the top side, single receiver down low. Stevens under pressure. Oh, he's going to be sacked back at the 35. Tried to roll back to his right. And another defender, he caught him pretty good there. A loss of almost 15 on the play. And we've got a flag on the play again. And it's an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Louisiana Christian, which moves the ball up 2 yards and gives the Aggies a first down at the Wildcat 49. 1:24 left to play. Roberson in motion. Fakes a handoff. Back to pass. Under pressure, lets one go. And just had to get rid of it. Stevens was just under too much pressure. Penalty in the backfield. And I think that one may be on Rodriguez, the way he's acting. Things have gotten a little chippy here towards the end of the game. And they are moving the Aggies back. So at the 41-yard line, 1:16 still to play. First down about 20. Under pressure, he's going to be sacked. Datavius Eldridge, number 47, was the first man there. Number 49, Logan Bremer, also met him back there. So it's second down, ball all the way back at the 34-yard line. They need to get to the Wildcats 39 to make a first down. 50 seconds left with the clock running. Quick throw outside to Cunningham. And he's going to be wrapped up maybe for a yard loss. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Third down, clock now under 30 seconds to play. So the Aggies are going to drop this one. So they'll drop to 2-3 overall and 2-2 in Sooner Athletic play. Like we said, Battle of the Bell next Saturday in Guthrie against Langston University. That is the game. Louisiana Christian defeats Panhandle State 29-17 in PTCI's coverage of the Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Stick around. We will talk to head coach Corey Miller. He'll usually bring one of the players along as well, and we'll talk to them. So let's go over. We'll head down to the field, and we'll go over some stats while we wait for Coach.
You lock your doors to keep criminals out, but do you lock your network doors? It's also important to keep your home network protected. According to experts, cybercrime continues to increase. With Protect IQ added to the PTCI Wi-Fi app, you can lock your home network doors. Don't wait to lock out intruders. Visit ptci.net to request Protect IQ and to download the PTCI Wi-Fi app today.
As we look at some of the stats from the game while we wait for Coach Miller, first of all, total yardage. Aggies with 46 plays for 146 yards, just a 3.2 yard average. Louisiana Christian ran 87 plays for 501 yards and a 5.75 yards per carry average. Aggies ran the ball for 122 yards and just 24 yards receiving, and they were just 3 of 20 passing, while LCU was 10 of 14 for 135 yards passing. LCU ran the ball 73 times for 366 yards and averaged 5 yards per carry. Aggies averaged 4.7. One statistic that the Aggies did have the advantage in is did force 3 fumbles and gained possession of all 3 of those, while the Aggies had just 1 and maintained possession on that one as well. Penalties, Aggies had 8 for 62 yards compared to 10 for 95 yards for the Wildcats. Hannon had a good night punting, punted 6 times, averaged 50 yards per kick. Time of possession was heavily in favor of the Wildcats, 39 minutes and 44 seconds compared to 18 minutes and 10 seconds. Third down efficiency, Aggies were just 1 of 13 and 2 of 4 on fourth down. LCU was 8 of 20 on third down and 2 of 4 on fourth down. We'll look at some of the individual stats. First, we'll look at tackles. On the defensive side for the Aggies, Cameron Dickerson ended up with 19 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and also assisted on 2 tackles for loss. Jazeer Merricks with 12, Amarian Millsap with 8, and C.J. Holmes with 8 as well. Sacks, Omarion Millsap had 2, Dickerson had 1, and Ben Lowry had 1 as well. As we mentioned, Brandon Stevens, rough night tonight passing, just 3 of 20 for 24 yards. They also kept him in check for the most part rushing the ball, although he did have a rushing touchdown. He had 7 attempts for 65 yards, a net of 51, so still a 7.3 yard average. That 40-yard touchdown made a big difference on that. Receptions, Draylon Robertson had 1 for 22 yards. Partita had 1 and Campbell had 1. When we look at rushing, Brandon Stevens was the leading rusher with a net of 51. C.J. Campbell with 48 and Draylon Roberson with 23. For LCU rushing the ball, Dalen Charles had 102 yards. Devin Briscoe finished with 98. Tavion Cunningham ended up with 84. And the quarterback, Sal Palermo, ended up with 71. When we look at Palermo's passing stats, he was 10 of 14 for 135 yards. And Aggie defense did sack him 3 times as well. We look at receptions for LCU. Ethan Chrisman had 4 for 38 yards. Jacob Ganote had 2 for 47 yards. And Sammy Feaster had 2 for 22 yards. And here is the Aggie head coach, Corey Miller, coming to speak to us now. Hey, Coach. Well, Coach, a very hard-fought game. Honestly, that team, you look at the statistics, you guys did a great job hanging around. You made some timely plays, made some turnovers. Statistically, if you looked at anything but the scoreboard, it was kind of lopsided, but you guys hung in there.
Yeah, I don't know what the stats were, but, coming in this game, they've won 10 games straight. They're averaging about 500 yards, about 50 points in the game the last few weeks a little bit. So, I don't know what the final – they're a run offense, going to get the yards. But, they got a couple on some plays there, which is what's going to happen when you got a good offense. But our guys fought hard. We're – that's, second team. They're receiving votes, in the top 25. We've hung with 2 top 25 times. It's just getting that belief and being able to finish in the fourth quarter right here. And that's probably the most disappointing part is being able not to be able to finish in that fourth quarter, but can't fault the effort. We battled in there. We're on the brink.
This guy right here, I think according to the statistics, he finished with 19 tackles, a couple of sacks as well. Talk about your leading tackler here.
There's still a lot of season left, but, I don't know what everybody else has, but I feel like we got one of the top 3 linebackers in the country. If he's not All-American by the numbers at this pace, then someone doesn't know how to vote. He's playing at a level that is elite. All right, he's a leader and that type of deal. I wish I could feed what's in him to about a lot of people on this team, and we'd be winning a lot of games by a lot of points, I'll tell you that.
Be a good one to clone, right? Well, come on in here. Yeah, doing good. Well, you did have a nice game. Obviously, the team goal was to come out and win. Fell short of that one, but good team effort out there. Just talk about what you were seeing out there defensively.
Defensively, the effort was there, like Coach said. We put in the fight. We planned for it all week that they were going to come down with the run, and the mission was to win, and we weren't able to get that done. So it's back to the weight room.
Well, and they like to run downhill on you, whether it's inside or the toss sweep. There are a lot of big guys. So you guys were definitely taking on, which is not terribly unusual out here, but you're taking on some big guys. How do you fight through the big? When you got big blocks, and maybe your defensive linemen are getting pushed back into your space, how do you fight through that and make so many tackles?
It's really just the determination, knowing that there's nothing else I could do. I have to. It's just a have. You have to do it. So it just comes down to that at the end of the day.
I guess they're telling us to go home. Hey, one more question. It's a big one. The 2 Oklahoma schools in the Sooner Athletic Conference, the battle for the bell at Langston. What are you guys going to do to make sure you take care of that one?
Hey, we're bringing the energy. We want the bell back, so we're bringing it. That's the plan. We're bringing it. We're bringing it on.
All right, Cameron Dickerson, great night tonight. Good luck to you guys next Saturday night. That's it from No Man's Land. Good night from Goodwell, Oklahoma.